Hello, I'm High Heel Knight. Welcome to my channel. This is my review for the 5th episode of Star Trek Picard. As always, there are spoilers in this review. You have been warned. So, before I get into what I liked and didn't like about the episode, I just gotta say, thank goodness we live in the internet digital age. This show takes so many Star Trek references from various points throughout its history, and I would have listed a lot of those references if it weren't for the internet age. For instance, in this episode, 7 of 9 talks about her relationship with Icheb, how he was like a sunder, and that Voyager found a bunch of Borg children in the Delta Quadrant. I didn't remember any of that. So after I watched the episode, I did a bit of research, I found the information, and since all the Star Trek shows are on CBS All Access, I was able to rewatch that episode, refresh my memories, like, oh, yeah, now I remember. Oh, now I get it. Okay, fine. So yes, thank goodness, or else I would have been still trying to figure out, what do you mean Voyager found kids in the, who's this Icheb? What? Now, getting into what I didn't like about this episode, I'm sick of this teasing that this series seems bent on doing. Okay, in the previous episode, we had all the trailers say, ooh, he's going to have a sword fight, Picard's going to have a sword fight. That lasts about 3 seconds. In this episode, we see, oh, this 7 of 9 is going to have that cool fight with the dual-wielding pistols. But that only lasts about 6 seconds. And here, we've spent the whole season trying to find Brad Maddox. Where's Brad Maddox? We got to find Brad Maddox. We got to get Brad Maddox. We finally find Brad Maddox, and he's found, releases a bit of information, and get killed on the website. It's like, you're just wasting my time, I felt like it. You know, I understand that the promos had to get people to watch, and it did its task, but when you get so little in a return, it's just not worth it. You feel betrayed almost. So that really frustrated me, the teasing that happens as a result of the promos with this episode and apparently the promos of this whole season of the show. Now, when it comes to the positives, there are a lot of positives I can say about this episode, but I want to try to all condense it by bringing up that old rivalry of Star Trek versus Star Wars. Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, there's a sequence that takes place on a casino planet called Canto Bight. Now, some people love the movie, some people hate the movie, some people are in the middle, but pretty much everyone agrees that the Canto Bight sequence is problematic. So in this episode of Star Trek Picard, it takes place in a casino. There's intrigue, and there's drama, and there's comedy, and there's betrayal, and I can't prove it, but I feel that this episode was designed just to poke fun at Star Wars, because it's like, hey, you want an adventure in a casino, this is the way to do it, and this episode of Star Trek knocked it out of the park overall. And another thing I like is that the romance subplot wasn't featured in this episode whatsoever. I didn't even realize this the first time around I saw it, but I was like, before I watched it again, wait a minute, did they do the romance couple people? And no, I watched it again, it's like, no, they weren't there, they weren't there. Oh, way, hallelujah. As I mentioned in my review for the previous episode, I am just done with that couple. I just don't care about them anymore. I'm sure in the next episode, we will delve into that relationship and learn more about the characters, and hopefully it will be worth it this time. But for now, I don't care about them, so hooray, no romance for me, nah. So when it comes to my verdict, as I said, I like this episode overall, and because I was able to research a few things in it, I was able to appreciate it even more the second time around. Hopefully the rest of the series will have a bunch of that crazy teasing and actually make things that are worth the wait. But for now, with this episode as a whole, as this one piece thing, I'm going to give it the super cool positive emoji. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Be sure to share whatever comments you like in the comment section. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, or dislike, share, and subscribe. Once again, I'm High Heel Knight. Thank you for watching, and remember, find inspiration everywhere.